Next question.
Sorry, my stories are really a lot longer than this one.
It's cool. Okay. That's why you guys take turns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Monica.
Yeah.
How did you come out to your dad's side?
Well, my dad says an interesting story because my cousin, who was the first one in the family who knew I like girls, still thinks I'm bi, even though I've told him I was and he won't accept the fact that I'm a lesbian. And I think the rest of my cousins found out, or like the rest of my cousins, rumors spread in between my family like real easily. So like if I tell one cousin, I pretty much know that all of my cousins will know. So basically it was, or all my cousins have always tried to ask, they're like, oh, we know. I'm like, no, what? And then they're like, you know, and I'm like, no, I don't, because they would always try to like hit around the corner. I'm just like, just tell me straightforward, you know I'm gay. And they're just like, it's nothing. And then finally one day when we were driving, and I was just like, my cousin was driving me back home from Washington because my parents decided to stay for an extra night. And she's like, so, I'm like, yeah. And she's like, do you like boys? And I kind of knew where this was going. I was like, no. And they're like, so you like, and I'm like, yes, I like girls. I am gay. And she's like, okay, you're really blunt about it. And I'm like, I'm really open about it. And then we started talking a lot. But I already knew telling her 5 cousins would know. And from that 5 other cousins would know. But, oh wait, there was one cousin before that cousin. Wait, I'm really close with her. But she called me and she's like, apparently my mom told her I was gay after I came out. And so she called me, is like, is it true that you are gay? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, and then she just told me how much she loves me and how she watched me grow and she doesn't care. And that even though my parents don't understand now, I just should be easy with them. And we just talked a lot, and ever since then she's always there to support me. So,
That's so nice.
but only my cousins know. None of my uncles or aunts know.
With me, to be honest, I only came out to one person on my dad's side, and that was my cousin Christina. And when I told her up front, I was like, yeah, I'm gay. And she kind of had that shock look. She was like, what? Really? I was like, yeah, isn't it obvious? She was like, I really thought you were straight for the longest time. I'm like, no, I was just hiding it like the rest of closeted gay people, you know? And from there she was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And she was like, and I was like, yeah. But to this day, I'm kind of like iffy on whether she accepts gays or not. I mean, like, I feel like with me, since we're family, she kind of has to accept for who I am because we're family, you know? But then I still feel like she's kind of like, has something against gays. I don't know, something like that. Because she kind of goes with gender roles, you know, where like guys have to do this and girls have to do that, and like gays shouldn't, you know, be girly, you know. If it's gay, then might as well have to act manly, you know, because you're a guy. And I'm just like, no, it doesn't really work that way. With my other cousins, I didn't really tell them, but I obviously know that they know, but I'm pretty sure one of these days, like pretty soon, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gay, you know, but obviously it won't be a shocker to them. Let's see, my grandparents, I don't think they have a clue. I mean, like, I don't know, I'm really gay. I'm like, I guess they're kind of oblivious to that. They can't see. My aunts or uncles, I didn't tell them either. Which is really funny because my aunt, just the other day, she was like, Austin, why don't you have a girlfriend? I'm just kind of like, what the hell? What? I was like thinking to myself, I'm so gay, how can you not see it? And she was like, why don't you have a girlfriend? I'm like, because I don't want one. I will never want one. So that's that. That's how I came out to my dad's side. Well, just to one cousin, but the next few cousins I'll tell later whenever I feel like they're mature enough to understand.
The little ones?
The little ones, yes.
Little ones. Oh.
But my 2 older ones, they're like, my cousin, she's 28, another one's like 32. they already know, but I will tell them anyways because I love them. So make sure they accept me.
Aw.
Last
Okay.
question.
Last question!
Okay.
Okay, now how about the other side, your mom's side?
Okay. So, my mom's side has like a lot of different parts because it was a random time range, but I came out to my little cousin, my younger sisters around the same time. Or my sisters have always known that I would like girls apparently.
Fucking bitch. God. Missed.
But I told my cousin and he was just like he was like thought it was normal, I guess, because he always looked up to me, so he thought whatever I knew it was normal for him. I don't know. But then one day my aunt and uncle were driving us from Freo, and my aunt was like, Monica, and I'm like, yeah, do you like girls? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, you're not ashamed, are you? I'm like, no. Do these kids know? Because they're in the backseat. I'm like, yeah. She's
Wait,
like, okay.
you were there?
Yeah, my sisters. No, my sisters.
Oh, your sisters. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, you
they're
pointed
like-
at me. I
no,
was like, what?
She was
Okay.
pointing at the back, but then my uncle's really embarrassing, so he would call me and was like, do you like the pussy? I'm like, yes. And he's like, do you get the pussy? I'm like, no, why do you have to ask this question? Like, oh my god. But and then my Aunt Jessica, like he was talking earlier, I kind of just told her, and she's like, okay. And she was really chill with it. And so, like, all my other aunts and uncles kind of knew just because of how I acted around them. But, like, the younger ones only know. Like, the older ones don't really know because they're really traditional. So, it would have been, like, really bad in the family's name if I was a lesbian. But my grandparents don't know either. And it's just mainly my cousins and the younger aunts and uncles.
My turn.
Wow.
Okay. So, on my mom's side, I didn't need to tell them because my mom already did it for me without me knowing. So, anyways, with my mom's side, I have a gay uncle. So, he already did the easy work for me because he already came out long ago. So, with that being said, my mom's side of the family is already accepting. So, and I guess when I actually came out to my mom, she was like really excited. Like, she loves gay guys, you know? Like, she loves them a lot. So I guess she got so excited that she just came out to the family for me. I mean, like, I had like mixed emotions about it because when I told my mom, it wasn't like, again, like so confident. It was kind of like, I'm confident enough to say that I'm gay, but I still had, that feeling of being judged, you know? But then again, right now, I don't care. So my mom told my gay uncle, his boyfriend, my grandparents, and my aunt. So thank you, Mom, for telling the rest of the other side of the family. And yeah.